everybody? It's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, and welcome to the Orange and Black Recap. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. Today, the Philadelphia Flyers face off against the New York Islanders. The Islanders were coming off a 4-game winning streak as they are 4-0 this season. Going to the game today, in the first period, Flyers got the power play, but the New York Islanders were able to cash in with a short-handed goal. It was 1-0 Islanders. Going into the second, the Islanders had the 1-0 lead, and they increased the lead to 2-0. Later in the period, the Flyers finally broke through with a goal as Christian Dvorak gets the goal for the Philadelphia Flyers. A really beautiful goal by Christian Dvorak, trying to lead in half at 2-1. At 2-1. 2-1, when the Flyers go into the third period, down 1 goal. Flyers tied up, and Trevor Zegras getting his first goal of the season. 2-2. The Islanders came back and scored the game. The Islanders got the lead back at 3-2. It was Trevor Zegras getting his second goal of the season and his second goal of the game. 3-3 tie. The game ended up going into overtime. Both teams have pretty good chances, but nobody could put the puck into the back of the net. The game went to a shootout. The Flyers shot first. Bobby Brink went in, and he was stopped by Elias Sorokin. Next up was the Islanders, and Ersson makes the save. Next up for the Flyers is Trevor Zegras. Trevor Zegras. He goes in, and he scores, and he gives the Flyers the lead in the shootout. Islanders are up next, and they scored, tying up the shootout. Next up for the Flyers is Matvei Michkov. And Michkov goes in, and he scores. Flyers get the lead back in the shootout. It's up to Sam Ersson to make the save to end this game. And guess what he does? And the Flyers, what a huge come from behind victory over the New York Islanders, a team that was forming out, a team with a lot of skilled guys. And the Flyers, they win the game. First, I had to talk about this. First period was a very shaky period for the Philadelphia Flyers. Michkov didn't make a mistake. He made a couple mistakes in this game. The important thing is, he got the goal in the shootout when the game was on the line in the shootout. I know a lot of people have been criticizing Matvei Michkov. But let me say this. Yes, he did not score a goal in regulation. But he scored a goal when the game was on the line. And to score a goal like that has to boost your confidence. Because that goal was the goal that would seal the deal with the Philadelphia Flyers. And also Sam Ersson. Sam Ersson, that save he made in overtime, that's got to give you a lot of confidence. The save he made to win the game in the shootout, that was a big save because the game was on the line. And that's when those goals are most important. When you need a guy to score a goal when the game is on the line, those are the goals that build confidence. The saves that Sam Ersson made, those are the saves that build confidence. Now, I do think Sam Ersson can build off of that. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he remembers that game. Hopefully he uses that as a motivation. He uses that to build his confidence. And that's the great way to build up your confidence and get your confidence back. To make big saves like that. And every time make saves when the game is on the line. Same Misha. For him to score that goal, yeah, it didn't mean anything in regulation, but it meant something because the game was on the line. To go out there and help your team in the shootout get a victory when the game is on the line, that's a good confidence builder for Misha. Sam Ersson had a good confidence builder. Can Sam Ersson build off of this? We'll see. We'll also see about Matthew Misha. I do believe that Misha will build on that. And he will build in that. And hopefully the next game, he has a good game, as the Flyers will be facing off. Hold on a second. Let me check my schedule. For a second, let me check my schedule here. And let's check the schedule here. Okay, so hopefully the Flyers can build off of that. When they face off against the Pittsburgh Penguins on Tuesday, that will be a 6 o'clock game, and it will be on ESPN, not ESPN Plus, but the regular ESPN channel, TV channel. So that's a big game coming for the Flyers. Hopefully Misha can build off of that goal build off of that big shootout goal he scored today. Hopefully they can build off of this. Hopefully the Flyers can build off of that huge Saturday afternoon victory today over the New York Islanders. In the words of Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher, I have to tell you, the words of, okay. Let me borrow a phrase from Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher from that game. Sam Ersson stopped. Sam Ersson prevented a riot. And that is what I'm going to call this episode. I was inspired to call that episode because Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher's really joke. So I'm going to use that Thank you, Brian Boucher and Jim Jackson. Thank you for the inspiration to name this episode. Guys, I'll see you on Wednesday when I recap the Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh Penguins hockey game. Hopefully the Flyers can get the first victory in the first round of the battle of Pennsylvania. I think they can. I have hopes that they can. The Flyers have beaten teams that have winning streaks. They beat Seattle and they beat the Islanders. Two teams that were on not huge winning streaks, substantial winning streaks. So I'm happy the Flyers got the victory today. I'm happy that Sam Ersson prevented a riot. So hopefully Flyers can build off of that huge win and take care of business when they face off with the Pittsburgh Penguins on Tuesday. That game will be at 6 p.m. and it will be on the regular ESPN TV channel. So not to worry, it's not on ESPN Plus. It's not on Hulu. It is on the regular cable channel ESPN. I'm really excited for that game. I gotta tell you, Pittsburgh Penguins games really bring out the best in the Philadelphia Flyers. So hopefully they can go out there and get the victory on Tuesday. I'm Jimmy Flyers guy, and I think I will have pre-game coverage of that game of Flyers, pre-game report depending on what the schedule is. So guys, thank you for joining me here on the Orange and Black Recap. What a win! What a win! Let's go, Flyers! Let's kick some Penguin ass on Tuesday.